Hey everyone, Pastor Nathan here. We're in Psalm 128 as we're praying through the Psalms, going through the Psalms together as God's people, looking for handholds into prayer. And Psalm 128 gives us kind of an interesting challenge when it comes to entering into prayer. The psalmist starts by obeying the Lord. He says, like, blessed is the one who obeys the Lord, essentially. And here are the blessings the Lord provides for the one who obeys the Lord. We're talking about good spousal relationships, good relationships with kids, the provision of a spouse, and the provision of kids. And one of the things that I just want to step back for a moment and talk about briefly is that this is not kind of like quid pro quo, where we follow the Lord and He provides the blessing of a spouse or kids. He may choose to, He may choose not to. But one of the things we do know for sure with this is that this is a picture of the blessing that the Lord can provide. It's the picture of one way the Lord can choose to I don't know, it's a good word for it, but it has problems. Prosper someone. The thing for the follower of Jesus Christ is we know we've already been kind of given everything. We've already been given everything. We've been given the kingdom. We've been given the inheritance an inheritance that will one day we will realize in the new heavens and the new earth. We are sons and daughters of the King. And we have, most importantly, been forgiven. We've made our entrance into the kingdom. And so when the psalmist gets to the very end of this psalm, it really has an impact for us because we're saying, hey, look, when the kingdom does well, we do well. And by doing well, what we mean is when the kingdom is having its way in us and in the world. As citizens of the New Jerusalem, as Paul talks about, not the earthly Jerusalem, but the heavenly Jerusalem. This is Galatians chapter 6. When we are connected to the New Jerusalem, we've already been given everything. And we have the blessing that this psalmist puts out there, even if it may not be specifically spouse or children or good relationships, though those certainly are blessings from the Lord, and we need to thank Him for those things. What we are more thankful for and more ecstatic about is the fact that He has given us the kingdom, that we have, that is people who follow Him, people who want to obey Jesus, and people who want to do His word. We've already been given so much incredible goodness that we could never thank Him for, of which the examples the psalmist gives can be some of the things that he does for His people. So anyhow, I hope that as you're praying the Psalms today, or as you're using Psalm 128 as a handhold into prayer, that it will push you to thank the Lord for the blessings He has given you, and to remind you that you are already members of an incredible kingdom, a heavenly Jerusalem that will one day be made fully known as when God recreates everything. We've already been given such incredible things. So I hope that's helpful for you. We'll talk again soon. Take care.